what are some of those key areas needed to support healthy growth? What are the things that you need to make sure are in place as a church, really at any level, to be able to support that healthy growth?
I mean, it has to be a life-giving church like what you're hearing here, and people have to trust you with where you're going, which is going to deal with money too. People have to trust you that you're going where you say you're going, you're delivering what you're saying you're going to deliver, and it's built on trust. And as the people trust you, I've learned they'll practically go anywhere with you if they trust you as a leader. And I think if you stay life-giving, and the other thing I've learned, that a church that's winning people to Jesus excites real Christians.
Yeah.
You know, and as long as people are getting saved, our church has been fired up. And I've also learned two things keep you from having lots of church problems: church growth and budget growth. If you can get those two taken care of, you can eliminate a ton of problems. If people are getting saved and people are giving and you're not running in the red, your business meeting can actually be a really fun time. And our business meetings feel like family get-togethers, because it's like, this many people got saved, everybody's happy, this many people got discipled, water baptism, missionaries, and we've got money left over at the end of the year, All right. It's a fun time, and which is not most business meetings I was at when I was on staff at churches. It was, well, what are we going to do? What can we cut? Who's going to, how come the youth got so much money? And, the youth pastor's defending his job. So keep winning people to Jesus and handle your finances right. That's part of it too.
That's good. So taking you back in time a little bit, when your church was, let's say around the 200, 300 mark, I've heard, and maybe you could clarify, but I hear that there's a bit of a gap or a jump when it gets to that 500, and then when you're around that area, it takes a significant effort to really start to get above that. When you were in your church, say around 200, 300, 400, do you remember any specific things that you did in the community to help? Not that increasing attendance is always the big factor of a healthy church, but what are some things that you did with the church that you remember were effective in really growing that healthy community?
Yeah, there's one thing that at that size that was the biggest thing, was giving ministry away. At that size church, I had to give ministry away. The more I gave it away, the more the church grew. And I learned that the first 200 people in the church came because they liked the pastor and bought my vision. The next 200 people came because of the staff I had assembled, and they liked the ministry they were receiving. After that, it was there a place for them to use their ministry gifts? And the more they used their ministry gifts, the more the church flourished. And every time we had a person step up in leadership, we could grow by 4 people. And so if we had 20 people step up in leadership, we could grow by 80 people. And so it was all about, can I give ministry away, give it away, give it away, give it away. And the more I gave away Bible studies and this, and usher and greeting and hospital visits, and the more I gave away ministry, the more we grew. And that was the key thing. And I think for a pastor that's always been, go, 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 do it yourself, and now you got to give it away, it's a huge transition. And as soon as you start giving it away, you start growing because your people are doing the ministry instead of you. It's a huge, huge key.